So have you ever asked one AI assistant a question and thought, okay, but is this actually the best answer? Because the funny thing is, you can literally ask one AI model one question and another one answers completely different. So today I'm looking at a different way about how you can compare different AI models, and instead of opening multiple tabs, having to copy and paste the exact same prompt in different AI models, GPT, Claude AI, Perplexity, Copilot, you name it, I found a lot easier way to do it where I can literally just have all the models compared in one place while I'm just using GPT. And I think this is becoming a really big problem because there's so many AI tools now, and it's like, how do I know which one to pick? And you go online, you search, you investigate, you watch videos, recommendations, and it's like, which AI tool is best for me? But the actual real question is, which AI tool is best for this specific task that I'm doing? For example, if you just want a quick idea, it doesn't really matter what AI model it is, you'll get pretty much the answer if you just want a quick response. Even if you type in Google, Copilot will come up. If you're looking to use AI for planning, research, advice, learning, content, basically something that you need like a thoughtful answer, relying on just one response is way too risky. And yes, you can compare the answer yourself. You can go into different AI tools, copy, paste, wait for it to load. But to be honest, who wants to be doing that? And if there is a way to get around it, then great. So this is where today's tool comes in. It's not an AI assistant, it's a Google Chrome extension called Cuey.io. And I'm really proud to have this video sponsored by Cuey because honestly, when I investigated this myself, I was really excited to just use it every single day, and I have used it since, and it saved me tons of time, and I really don't need to compare with different AI assistants now. I've got it all there built in when I type in Chat GPT. So Cuey.io is not trying to replace GPT, Claude AI, Perplexity, DeepSeek, all of them. It's more like a second opinion layer. So you can ask your prompt as normal in Chat GPT, for example, and Cuey will then compare different AI models in the background. So you can see which answer is stronger, clearer, and pretty much more useful. So first I'm going to show you a quick example how I use GPT and Cuey.io, and then I'll go into more detail about how I installed it, etc. So for this example, let's use something super simple. For example, I want to wash my car. The car is 50 meters from my home. Should I walk or should I drive? Let's keep it simple. I mean, let me know in the comments as well. What would you do? Would you walk or would you drive? But let's see what AI says. As usual, GPT will think and then it will give you a reply. So GPT's reply is, for 50 meters, it's quicker and simpler to carry out what you need than to start, move and park the car. Driving that tiny distance is unnecessary unless you physically can't carry the bucket cleaning kit, the weather is awful, or you need to move the car closer to the hose electricity supply. Fair enough. Gives you a short answer to the point. Basically, walk, don't be lazy. But then we want to hear a bit more about what the other AI models come out with. So you'll see here, we've got an option because I've already installed Cuey.io onto my laptop on Google Chrome. You'll see an option here where it says see results. So you'll see on the right hand side, a box pops up, and this is Cuey doing its work. You've got, see, it's working its magic. So it's got compare as an option, it's got history, memory, and files. So you can get the gist of what they may be. If you've been using GPT, you can check your history. It's got memory as well, like the other AI models, and files as well if you have files that you need from previous, obviously, searches. So you'll see here it says enhanced and analysis. So you've got 3 different AI models there. You can pick which 3 you want, so I'll show you in a bit how to change your 3 models. So it's really good because you can select what AI models you want, which ones you prefer, especially if you've kind of narrowed it down to top 4, for example. This is perfect. You'll see that it doesn't give you a clear answer at the start. So it'll say, okay, we're giving you an example of when you should walk, we're giving you an example of when you should drive. And the examples are good. You've got here, if you want a quick clean, then just go for a walk. If you just want a waterless wipe, you don't even need water, then you may as well walk. However, if you want water, logistics, equipment weight, that's when it's telling you to drive. But the interesting part is that the best practice recommendation is to drive the car. So GPT is saying walk, pretty much don't be lazy. but the analysis of all the models together, it's saying drive the car to the home wash station. And the reason behind that is because it's saying the logistical difficulty of transporting water and heavy equipment pretty much can be a lot. And then it gives you tips about what you could do. So if you want to do this correctly, cool the engine for a bit, obviously, and then the dry off drive. After washing, take the car for 10 to 15 minute drive, which should, solve the problem. So that's interesting because it's giving you a completely different answer. And something really good to try out as well. So you'll see on the right hand side, we've got an option which says analysis. So the analysis part is basically showing which model works best for what you want. So to be honest, I think the analysis section is probably one of the most useful parts. It basically explains the differences between different AI models and what they give. So it will say, this AI model is better for planning. So you'll see here on the example, it says here on the analysis part, so Gemini provides the most comprehensive analysis. And then it says, it offers technical insights into engine health and drainage rather than Chat GPT, which kind of just overlooks that. It just gives you a short answer and doesn't go into, the gritty details, which is fine if you want more of a direct answer. But the analysis part I think is really good because I think the hardest part is not about getting, the right answer. It's knowing which answer is actually the most useful to you. So definitely make sure to have a look at that one as well. So you can make use of both because having the answer is great, but also having that comparison model is really, really good. So before I get into something you really should know when you're using Cuey.io, I just wanted to quickly show you how I selected the 3 AI models. If you click on the AI models, it allows you to select models. So you'll see here, choose up to 3 of the below, start your comparison. So you've got Chat 5.4 Nano, Gemini. So you pick your 3, obviously depending on your account. I've currently got Pro, you've got Essential plan as well, and then you've got Premium. Obviously, the higher the plan, the more you pay, then you'll get options for the better models. So if you really like it, upgrade to the fullest because it's worth it at the end of the day, I think. So something really important in Cuey that's really useful, and it's something you don't want to miss because I find it super, super useful. So you'll see when you install it, there's a little electricity icon next to thinking on the search bar. You'll see here, when you click on that, you will have Browse Library. So here you already have prompts, and this isn't the same old, couple of prompts here and there. It really does a lot for you. You literally have a built-in prompt. So make sure to use these because it's going to save you a lot of time instead of searching yourself and typing away, figuring out what's what, because it goes in depth. And to be honest, it has every topic you could think of. So you've got account and financing. So you could do, write a payment reminder, generate a list, and it already has the prompt for you. You've got content creation, blog posts. If you want to, for example, you need a title for your book, this is good to compare because you don't have to go to the different AI models. You can really specifically work with GPT and have Cuey on the side and say, I need to have a title that's really focusing on SEO. Obviously, let's say it's a YouTube video. And you'll see that the comparisons are really different, but it's good to have all the AI models combined. You've got blog posts, call to action, marketing, legal. I think it's got plagiarism on here. It's got languages, articles, and then you can do your own prompts as well. So if you're using similar, details, you could rate your own, or you've got featured where you can rewrite, grammar check, explain it like I'm 5. That's really good if you're doing e-learning, for example, and you need to tailor it to a young audience. And that really helps. Basically, just explain it like I'm 5, perfect. Draft an email, translate, fix my code. That's so good. Curriculum design for the e-learning designers out there. Make use of all of this. And this isn't like a really long in-depth thing. So the 2 questions that ask you, input your topic and your language. So you can do any language you want here. Example, English, and it will do it for you. Ask GPT. So in this example, top 5 tips for your fitness journey, and we'll do English for this example. See, there's a massive prompt here. I want to act as a curriculum developer. It does it all for you. Prompt job done because you picked the right prompt. And here we go, 5 multiple choice questions. And enhanced, again, giving you a different answer, but that's what you want. You want to have that good comparison. You see, I've really experimented. This is like, for example, to-do list or, doing a new skill. It really does give you great answers. So really do compare it as much as you can. And one really cool thing that Cuey is working on is the memory part. So instead of you having to go to all the different AI tools, you've got GPT, Perplexity, Claude, having to re-explain yourself, your life, your goals, your background, Cuey has its memory feature, so it means that he will remember all the conversations you've had, and that is so powerful, so you don't have to keep repeating yourself. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that, because I know in the past I've been like, I have to say same thing again, repeat myself again to this different AI model because it doesn't remember anything we've discussed. The memory feature is game changing. So I'm not going to go into that much detail because Cuey is kind of in the works about the memory feature. It's definitely something to make use of when you are giving it a go. So now I've shown you a couple of ways about how I've really made use of Cuey.io and the really important ways to make use of it. I'm now going to show you quickly how I installed it and how easy it was for me. So first of all, I went to the website Cuey.io and you see it's early access, so just in the works. Which means there's a lot more to come. Look how good it is now, so I'm really excited to just be on this journey. So in other words, get second opinions from AI before you trust the first one. So you'll have an option there, you can log in, if obviously you've got already an account, or you can register. And then you've got here, add Cuey to Chrome. So what I did is added it, obviously I've already got it on there. It will just say add to Chrome, downloaded it, and you know, you've got reviews on there, even if it's early launch. And then that's pretty much how I got it set up. And all I did was then type in Chat GPT into browser and all of a sudden Cuey was there. So you'll see three options come up when you do go in there. You can compare anyway. You've got the prompts I've shown you. And if you are interested in trying Cuey.io, I will pop a link below. I've also got a discount code you can make use of, so I'll pop that below as well. But I really hope you found value from this video and it gives you a bit more insight to something new, especially when you are kind of back and forth. Okay, which AI assistant? This really does help you so you don't have to keep copy and pasting elsewhere and, you know, figuring out which answer should I trust, etc. If you guys did like this video, do give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more AI, e-learning and tech trends. Thank you for watching and have a good one.